Hi, this is Mike, and we're looking at the euro dollar chart. So we saw that support broke, and you know what that means. It's C wave, right? So I just want to talk a little bit about what I expect to happen from here. So last night, I basically said, we're going to come back down in C wave, but I didn't mean that kind of C wave. And it was a good thing, at least, that I shorted when I did. However, when we got to the lows, we started to see like a zigzag pattern and a five. So I thought, is this going to double bottom here with this little pattern here? Wasn't too sure. So I put out just a chart saying if support holds, just because it looks so sharp. I thought this looks unusual. Either this is going to go up much higher or it's just going to break down. And obviously when it kept playing around that lows there, it broke down eventually. So from this point on, just still short. How low will it go? So obviously there's five waves in a correction, A, B, C, D, E. That's the RS wave way to look at things. And we've got, as I mentioned yesterday, well, I posted a chart of the whole move up being a five wave move, but only, wave three completed. And we need to see a move that basically takes us back to the previous fourth wave of the previous third wave. So that was on the idea that I posted. So obviously we're going to need one of the waves to perform that. Well, at least the bulk of it, if not half of it. So what I wanted to mention was that wave two at the lows was a sideways kind of wave two, right? So this one's going to be more of a sharp one. You can see the alternation within wave three, that wave two was short and sharp and wave four was sideways. So the opposite alternation happens sideways, the first wave two, and the second wave four should be pretty direct down. So probably the best one to short from this current level. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to bother waiting for a pullback, regardless of what news comes out, because to me, that's already, it's already telling me that from the highs, it's short to much lower because we have a lot of ground to cover in that correction. So therefore, I don't bet on it pulling back, and it's also started to get impulsive, and it's also a break of what you could call a head and shoulders pattern, right? It's just pretty clear now that that's what was going to happen, and the technical pattern of a head and shoulder happens to be here an A, B, C versus the other side, which was just a bunch of corrective waves and the top. So that being said, really there's not much else to say. Stay short. There's still got a way to go. So I'll keep you posted on that, and yeah, catch you on the next one.